All right, so hello everyone. This is Rob, one of the head of Table Troop. I'm making this very impromptu video. As you can see, I'm currently in my room without my usual folks around me to help make this video. But I just wanted to give a personal update on what's going on with Table Troop. We really haven't been doing much in the last 5 or 6 months, and that is for reason that the world has started returning back to normal. Lives are starting to go back to normal. Lives are changing rapidly. Which is to be expected, and just a lot of personal stuff going on in my life currently. So I just really wanted to give an update, even if it's just something like me talking into a camera. So Table Troop is going to be making a return. We're going to be obviously making quite a few changes. So I just kind of wanted to have this video be, I guess, kind of the introduction for what to expect going forward, because we don't really have a lot to show in the last 5-6 months. So we are going to be changing quite a few things. I think the biggest thing going forward is we did most of our content on Twitch. I think for the most part, we are going to be switching to a more YouTube format, and that's for a couple reasons. One is I want to start making, I guess, higher quality content. And while our Twitch stuff is very high quality, Billy has put so much work to making sure those streams are the best they can absolutely be with what we have. There's just no substitute for being able to record, edit, change things at the last second, or even reshooting a mistake. There's really no substitute for that, and I just think for what we want to do, it's gonna be 1,000 times better if we do a more of a pre-recorded edit drop onto YouTube. We will still be doing I will still be doing painting on Twitch, stuff like firesides. I think I would really like to still be on Twitch. There's a few other things that might be, but I'll go into that a little later. But for me personally, I think I'm going to be taking a bit more of a independent role in Table Troop. I was kind of the person that did all the extra stuff outside of our D&D game, and I would like to do more. Again, this is part of returning back to normal. Game stores are opening up. I really miss playing games with folks. Shout out to Josh for playing some Conquest with me, which again is going to be part of the change. So I like the idea of being able to, I guess, have a more mobile setting. I need to be more independent from Billy, who's been our tech person this entire time, who's done a fantastic job. But going forward, I'm going to try to do more things by myself. So if I want to do something, I don't need him to take time to set up everything and then maybe sit there for 2-3 hours. So going forward, I'm going to be doing more independent stuff. I want to be traveling and playing games with folks, get the community involved. That's really what my original plan for Table Troop was before COVID. But obviously, we did amazing things during COVID, but now that's over, or it's mostly over, knock on wood, right? That's what I want to be doing. So another thing is our role-playing game. I guess I'm not sure if it's going to be D&D or if it's going to be just like another role-playing game, but I've basically handed off that responsibility to Mariah and Billy. That is in their hands now. To be honest, I haven't really been super enjoying D&D. I think it's just honestly burnout. I have played that game more than any other game maybe in my life in any edition, and it's just burnout, but they still really enjoy it, so I'm handing it off to them. I know people were excited about doing our new narrative campaign, but a couple of our players are incapacitated, or not incapacitated, they have a life, and that's wonderful for them. So we're just going to change things up. Not sure what they have in store for them. Hopefully we'll be hearing something in the next week or so. So another thing, speaking of Conquest, last Argument of Kings, one of the big things I want to do is I want to return Surrender, the the first discussion of peasants, which is going to be a Conquest talk show. It's a war game I'm really getting invested in. It's something that has a lot of hype kind of in our area recently, and it's a great community, and it's a game I really want to talk about. So I'm definitely going to be doing battle reports, but we're going to be going to a talk show like that. And if it seems to get enough traction, maybe we'll turn it into a Twitch show just for the interaction's sake. But for now, it's going to be YouTube. And we're going to be having a new cast member, which is going to be Josh, who is kind of been Mr. Conquest. He's always posting everything on social media. So it's going to be a great boon. I think for us, and he has amazing things to contribute. So again, shout out to Josh for helping. And then also the crew, we're not completely separated. We still want to do things, with Asa from Roll for Mischief, Wheeler, Stream of Many Things. I think that's going to be coming in the form of doing like tabletop games that are converted well to digital. And I want to do that for a couple reasons. One is I do want to keep it a tabletop theme as much as we all like video games. I do want to keep it within that realm. And there's some really good like board game to Steam conversions going on, and I want to try some of that out. I want to give a review of what it's like and just play games with friends, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. I think that will be the and another great thing about going about the YouTube format, we can just kind of do that whenever we want, so a lot less stress on us. But for the most part, that's pretty much all I have to share at the moment. Thank you to all who have been supporting us through Twitch, who've been giving us so much encouragement. Shout out to the Discord and everyone who's been really supportive. Shout out to all, the other streamers who also give us shout outs as well. And I really look forward to going back to, I guess, kind of our roots of trying to build a community more than anything. And I think it's going to be really cool to see kind of who appears and who starts, being active with us, because I have a gut feeling it's going to be quite a lot of folks. So thank you so much for supporting us, and hopefully this wasn't too rambly. I'm looking at the timer. It's almost 8 minutes. So thank you so much for supporting us, and I hope to get some content out soon.